Here's to a wonderful, whimsical life. Even if you have to live it alone. So after Louie's walk, after our walk, this is what we decided to do. We have the TV on, we're not really watching it. It hasn't actually been on a channel for about 5 hours. We've just been kind of hanging out. Louie's just watching me. Over there, you can see all the boxes I brought home. I brought here to unpack. Oh, Louie's gonna move. Louie, are you gonna move, huh? You're gonna come see me? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Louie has decided that it is not hot enough today. Oh, he's cold. He needs some lemons. It is, I think it's out 103. I know it was 102 earlier, and I think it's 103 now, and I am not in the mood to really do any kind of work. Louie, no teeth on the couch, Louie. I know. And so I haven't really been doing a whole lot of work today. I've just been kind of lounging around with Louie. We've been snacking, watching some TV, trying to get motivated, watching some design shows. Ow! Oh my God, knee in the groin. Oh, Louie. Oh, okay. Oh. Sorry about all that. So I'll show you what I did do, or what we did do. This is what we did. Do you want to come with me and show them what we did today when we were a little bit active? Come on. We took all these boxes out, not these. These are the ones I brought from Columbia, but I took all these boxes out of the study library area, and all of those are going to go to my neighbor. I promised her all the boxes. She's organizing her house. So this is part of the rattan set that is sitting outside. These are my garden, above ground garden boxes. Why I've ordered them, I ordered 6 of them. I don't know why. Oh, I don't get that cord. That's just a makeshift little TV thing. I'm gonna put my TV up here at some point. I have someone contracted to build a box with a cover on it. You can't even see it, it's just a plain wall. Well, anyway, you'll see it when I do it. In here, we were working a little bit. These boxes I drug out, I found my Waterford crystal while I was in there working. So I took one of the glasses out, and I think I'm gonna treat myself to a little glass of wine later tonight. I deserve it. I've been working so hard doing not a whole lot. And then here is nothing, a picture. Here's a painting I have of a California mission. And I don't know, I think I might hang it up here as soon as I get it finished. Of course, I've already said I have not touched a paintbrush or done anything with the wallpaper except for store it down there. So I think that painting is gonna go there eventually. And this is my wine holder. So I'm in love with that. I found that at a thrift store probably about 7 years ago, and I just fell in love with it. It's big, it's bulky. And you can see down here, like this much of it is actually just solid glass, and it's hand blown, and it's a pain, but I have held on to it all this time because it's really wonderful when it's filled up with glass, and then you take it off of the stand and you pour the wine. It's kind of a production. It's a really fun show. Okay, so what did we do? Louie, what did we finally end up doing today? We finally ended up spending a little bit of time in here. So this is where all the boxes was in this whole space here. And I've cleared all of them but one out right here. And so this is going to be my library and my study space. So of course you recognize my mother's velvet sofa. And of course I haven't done any painting or anything. I just had to put the furniture somewhere. So this is the furniture. This will probably be, I have a lamp I'm going to put on here. It's still in Colombia, but it's going to be like my little liquor cabinet, because I think this might be, not cabinet, like my liquor table. And this might be just my little place where I come to be alone. Alone? Alone? Away from who, Louie? Who do I have to be alone away from? So over here is still a bunch of junk, but this wall here and both shelves, you might remember both of these shelves were on either side of my fireplace at the cottage. So I broke that whole system down, brought the shelves, gave the rest of it away. And then this is my secretary desk that I'm going to saturate this wall for sure, this whole wall and all the furniture in the same color. And it's going to be in this color here that you might remember. I was trying to use that for my art studio and it didn't work out. So I'm going to use it in here, and I think it'll work out really well with the, sorry about that, with the red. I might go ahead and paint all the walls. I don't know, and make it really dark and kind of, I don't know, kind of moody. I think that might be kind of fun with the red sofa. I don't know. But this now has become my storage area, because this is actually going to at some point become my bedroom. And so it's not going to become my bedroom for many months. So I'm using it for my storage area. And you might notice that there's hinges. So there was French doors here, and I'm going to try to put the French doors back so that I can close that off from my study, my library. And then over here, I'm not sure if I've showed you this closet yet or not. So I'll just go ahead and show it to you right now. Right here, let me turn on the light. This is a kind of a massive walk-in closet. So you'll look up here, I have really high ceilings, and it just keeps going around, and it's a pretty big closet. So I have made the decision to go ahead and turn this closet and half of my bathroom, because the bathroom's pretty huge, into my personal bathroom. So I'm going to put the claw-footed bath and just a small toilet and a small sink in here for me, so that my guests will have their own bathroom. Come on out, Louie. And I'm going to get rid of these doors, obviously. These doors are horrible. So that's what we did today. Oh, you might be asking yourself too, I was going to kind of talk about this. If I take my closet, my huge walk-in closet, and I've taken my other closet in this room and have turned it into a place for a bed, so now I'm going to have been given up 2 closets. Where am I going to put my things? Well, there's one closet left, and it's right here in the middle of the hallway. And this is going to be my personal closet. You can see I'm already starting to use it. And I've kind of made the decision to go ahead and just use that closet. And then there's one here that's pretty big as well. If Louis goes in there, you can kind of see how big it is. Oh, he's not going to go in there. Oh, he's sneezing. Okay, let's close that door. There might be spirits in there. Who knows? So I'll use this closet and that closet, and that should suffice. I have at the cottage two clothes racks that I'll also put in my room. So I think I'll be okay. Earlier today, I discovered that my lavender plant is dying. So I transplanted it from this to here, and apparently I overwatered it. So there's one little limp green space, little piece there. I don't know if it's gonna come back or not. When I bought it, the guy told me that it was guaranteed that if it died, they would give me my money back. All I have to do is bring the receipt, the pot, and the plant back. And I thought, what a great idea. This is my lemon thyme that I actually purchased at the same time, and it's doing a little bit better than it was. They're so dry, but apparently they're supposed to be dry. I don't know. I watered him too much too and killed it. Apparently these guys don't like a lot of water. So I can take it back and get my money back, my $22 back. However, my question is, not my problem, my question is, if I take the plant back, do I take it out of the pot that I repotted it in and put it back in that pot? How do I take the plant, the pot? I guess maybe if the plant dies, you just pull the plant out. I don't know. Hopefully it'll come back. Hopefully it'll make a comeback. What do you guys think? You think it's done? I'm kind of thinking it's done. Look, it's lost all its leaves. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's what I did today too. I put it in dry soil. I guess I root rotted it. What's he doing, Louie? What are you doing? You know what? I've been wanting to take this and put it in the shed anyway, so why don't we just go ahead and do that right now? Box I have to break down for recycling, and the recycling bin's right there. I've been a little lazy today, as we've already discussed. That has to go into my yard waste basket, but I have to break it into pieces, and I haven't wanted to do that either. So here we are. Here's my little rattan set right here that the other little table has to go be brought out. I've been lazy, I haven't done that. I have a little umbrella stand ready to go. So I want to paint these though, that's the thing. This one needs to be repaired a little bit right here. But those little, I don't know if you noticed the little cushions in whatever on the shelves in the study. I'm sure you didn't notice them, but they are going to go on there. I have 2 of them. So looks like Louie's been out here. The gate is open. He's not supposed to open the gate. He's not supposed to be out here in this area. And the reason is because this is where the chickens are going to go. First of all, I don't want him out here getting used to coming out here. And second of all, when we took the shed down, we noticed there's a huge gap right there between the fence and the garage, and so I don't want him to figure out how to get out of there. But for now, we're going to take the long walk down to the shed. All I need is a little itty bitty tiny tool, octagon type of tool to take all those rivets out. And once I get all those rivets out, I can take this off. It's getting caught down here. It's caught on a rock? Yes, it was caught on a rock. Ooh, he doesn't like going in there either. Good. You shouldn't want to go in there. So we're going to go ahead and put this in here with the other shades that they will probably be, they'll probably be in here for the next 10 years until I get in here and clean all this out. This was all the stuff he left behind. So I don't know, there might be some good stuff in there. I haven't cleaned it out yet, so acetone is always good. There's nothing over here, so come on. Come on, Louie. I had something I was going to say when I sat down. Now I can't remember. Oh well, it's hot out here. I did look it up. It was 102 today. Right now it's 101. So I think I'm going to go back inside and enjoy the air conditioning since I'm spending a fortune for it. And I'm happy to have it. I don't know if you remember, wow, I lived for 8 years in the cottage without air conditioning. It was miserable. I actually have pictures somewhere of my pillar candles. My pillar candles melted over on my mantle, on my fireplace mantle, because it was so hot in the house. So I'm not a stranger to heat. So, but there's no reason to. I have air conditioning. Today's just been a super lazy day. I just haven't really done a whole lot. I've just done little this and that's, and oh gosh, Louis chasing a rock that he's throwing himself. So anyway, so I'm laying here like a complete lazy slob looking at those boxes right there. And if you look, one of them says punch bowl and glasses, because that's what I absolutely needed to bring, were the punch bowl and glasses. Out of the 50 or so boxes I have left, that's what I brought. So I'm gonna go ahead and unpack it, I think. You know, sometimes I think I am such a poser. I went in and went through my wine collection. I used to, because I lived in wine country, I had like 4 wine memberships, and then I stopped drinking wine pretty much, and I do have a little glass every now and then, and today I'm gonna have a glass to celebrate finding my Waterford glasses. So anyway, why I feel like a poser is I have all this really wonderful wine from all these local wineries, and I don't know how to pronounce that word. I don't even know what kind of wine that is. It looks like it says a Grenache, but isn't that chocolate? Isn't Grenache chocolate and cream or something like that melted together? Anyway, I don't know. If you know, let me know. This is why you're supposed to have friends have wine with you, so that you can say, oh, I just got this bottle, this for my collection. It's Lavender Ridge. Oh my gosh, Lavender Ridge? Really? I love Lavender Ridge. I love that winery. I know. I used to have a membership for years. Really? Oh my gosh, this is going to be fabulous. I know. Check out the wine. And then I would show them the bottle, and they would say, oh, it's Zhubzhaja. And I'd be like, of course it's Zhubzhaja. I wouldn't give you anything less. Ooh, it smells a little hot. I mean, not hot as in temperature, hot as in chemically. Ew, I'm not sure. Grashita might not be the best wine there is. Anyway, so I am gonna share a little glass of wine with you while I unpack I didn't even bring it in here. I got all distracted. So I'm gonna go ahead and cheers. Here's to a wonderful, whimsical life. Even if you have to live it alone. Ooh, very dry. Got me back here. Very, very dry. Why am I yelling at you? Very good. Darlene is my wine connoisseur. I need her here. She needs to bring French bread, and I need her here to drink wine with me. So I'm gonna go ahead, put this down, and go get my punch bowl. See if it's as fabulous as I remember it being. It is not very heavy. Why I have about 50 boxes, why I originally had maybe 150 boxes originally, was because when I packed them so that I could pick them up with my wounded hand. So I was pretty smart about it. I thought I was pretty smart about it until I realized that when they move you, they do not move you by the pound, they move you by the space. So I have all these boxes that are super, super light. And I paid a fortune, so that's why I'm moving a lot of them myself, because I don't want to pay a fortune to have somebody move me when everything is light enough for me to handle myself. Okay, so this is, I remember, 2 punch bowls, 2 parts of the punch bowl. I had the first punch bowl because I really, really liked it. Then I found another one and I liked the bottom of the other one. So I bought the other one just for the bottom, and then I put the bottom of the first one and the punch bowl to the second one together and donated it. Oh, it's gold. Oh, I thought it was silver. Okay, so it's gold. Definitely. I thought maybe for a minute there, maybe it was just tarnish, but it's gold. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the gold's gonna go in this house. That's, ow, ow, Louie. Stop, no. No teeth. So the problem is, I kind of have a little bit of a problem, not with Louie, but I do have a problem with Louie. But my problem is that my other cottage was very conducive to the Victorian period, and so I collected a lot of gold leaf. And you probably remember I made a lot of gold leaf. Like, I gold leafed everything. Like, everything I bought, I gold leafed. And so now I'm kind of in this house that's a little bit more modern-esque and a little bit more angular. It doesn't have the really feminine vibe to it, so the gold isn't really going that well with it. That's why I'm creating my study and my library, is because I need a place to put like the red velvet and the gold leaf furniture and stuff. So here's the bowl. It's not cut crystal or anything fabulous like that. It's just pressed glass, but I really, really like it. It has the flowers. My whole vibe here in the cottage, in the bungalow, is I made the decision that I wanted to embrace the William Morris vibe of bringing the outdoors in. So everything, not everything, but as much as I can do, I'm trying to do mostly everything around the nature theme, like around flowers or birds or whatever, like he did. So now I have a lot of glasses in here, so I don't know what these glasses are. Oh, that's pretty. So they look like they're just champagne flutes. Okay, I can put that back. So I have my punch bowl and my champagne flutes, but I wonder if the champagne flutes are all alike or if they're different. Oh, it looks like they're all different. Stop pulling on my clothes. It looks like they're all different. Look at how pretty. This one has a flower on it too. So when I was at the Willow Rose Cottage, I collected all things rose. So these have roses on them. That's sweet. There's a little, I'll keep these as a little homage to the Willow Rose Cottage. But I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the rest in the box, because I'll just unwrap them and put them away when I unwrap all my other crystal stuff that's in this box down here that I found my real crystal in. So I'll go ahead and put all this down here together. Now, where to put, stop it, that hurts. That's not funny, that hurts my feet. You can't claw my feet and bite them. Good, I'm glad you hit your head on the table. That's what you get. That's what happens to bad doggies. They hurt themselves by being bad. I'm sorry, where were we? Oh, I was thinking about where I should put my bowl. Ow. I hurt myself and I wasn't even being bad. So what do you think? Do you think it looks okay up there, or do you think it looks kind of funky? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it there so that it's safe. It almost looks like a lamp, huh? Maybe it'd be better put away somewhere. OMG, Louis was being crazy. I had to go put him away. And he doesn't have his pen here, so I have to put him in the bathroom when he starts acting up. He hasn't learned how to self-regulate yet. So until he learns how to self-regulate, I've been told by my vet and AI, Google, whoever, that I should put him in his pen when he starts getting really, really crazy, like what he was doing. He knows he can't bite me. He knows he can't bite my feet. He knows he can't claw up my feet. And he was actually ripping at my dress. I don't know if you could tell if my dress was pulling back or not, but he was jumping up and pulling on my dress while I was trying to talk to you about my crystal. And he just, I mean, my punch bowl, and he just can't do that. He cannot behave that way. And so he has to learn that when he behaves that erratic and crazy, that he gets to have to go into his pen, but he doesn't have a pen here, so I put him in the bathroom, which is fine. He has a blanket in there, so he does okay. He has some toys in there, and he has some toys, his blanket, and some treats, so he'll do okay. So I think I'm gonna call it a night of work. Like, I haven't really worked a whole lot today, but I am gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this wine. It's very good. I think I'll make myself some dinner, possibly. I sure wish I had some French bread. I would go buy some, but now I've been drinking. I know I've only had 3 sips, but you know what's weird is that I used to be married to a cop, and if they just smell it, it's all like, get out of the car, do the thing. And I don't even think I can do this, like, oh, see, I can't even do that sober. Like, I missed my nose. Can you guys do this sober? Oh, I did it that time. Okay. Well, I guess I would need practice. I wonder if they give you 2 tries. Anyway, so I'm gonna go and see what I can find in there. I haven't been grocery shopping because I knew I was only gonna stay 2 days, and so I just made a pasta dish yesterday, and I've been noshing on that, and I finished it off for lunch. So I'm just probably gonna fix myself maybe a grilled cheese sandwich or something like that, something super light, and just enjoy this glass of wine and enjoy the night. Until next time, stay whimsical.